Well, here we are, heading back up around Camp Frozen Toes. Figure I'd take you for a little bit of a walk here. Just gonna follow this deer trail up through the thicket here till we can get to where the old road is a little better. It's gonna be a little smoother walking, but it's a beautiful day. See if we can't get some gold today. The water's still up just a little bit. I could barely cross with my my boots. They're not about knee-high boots, you know, but I could barely get through there. And we made it across though, and working up through here and see if we can find some gold. Okay. It's a dead coyote. Something's been feeding on it there. Not too old a one, maybe last year's pup. Dead coyote though. Well, we made it. Up there by those pines, that's where Camp Frozen Toes is. But you can see there ain't no more snow, there isn't any more ice. Just a beautiful day. Not gonna get too hot today, I think in the middle 40s or so, so it's gonna be a great day. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna find some gold, so give you a little spin around here, show you what it looks like without all that snow. It's pretty pretty, huh? Pretty pretty. Okay, I'm gonna set that sluice box up and start digging some material out of here. You can see where our hole was before, right in here. See that last flood filled it right back in. And anyway, we're gonna work in there and get some gold. All right, it wasn't looking so good at first. I took, I don't know, 4 or 5 half buckets out of here, a little more than half, I'd say. I got one little flake and one little speck in the sluice box, so I started poking around for black sand. And just to see what was going on, I pulled some stones out of the hole. And one of them I pulled out had a good, nice bit of like that sticky material. I threw it in the pan. It was just a little bit of black sand. So I took a test pan from right here. Again, just a little bit of black sand. And another one from in here. Just a little bit of black sand. Then I came down here and dug right here where these lights stop. And there's kind of a pile of stones right here. But right up here in the side of this bar, you can see up there where it kind of gets steeper. There might not be anything up in there, we'll check that, but there's definitely some right here because I took a test pan and found a piece of gold, which is not very common in New York. Right there, flake of gold right there. I think you can see it. I just stopped and had a little bit of lunch over there, but I'm gonna work a bunch of this material and get some gold. All right, beautiful day though. Man, it's beautiful. Doing another test pan. I've taken several. They've all had black sand. I've moved around here, from here to there. This one's the lowest one on the bench that I've tried, on the bar actually. Found one other flake. I ran a couple buckets through the sluice, but I didn't see any gold, a lot of black sand. Let's take this pan down together here and see how much black sand is in it. Well, it is nice out though. This one doesn't look to have as much. Usually I've been seeing it just before this point here. Yep, not as much black sand down lower, so we'll stay up higher. There's a little bit in there. See if there's any gold. No gold. A little bit of black sand. And I took that from, excuse me, right down here to lower. I've been working in here. A lot of black sand. Black sand up there. Not so much in the bank, but up on top here and down here. And over here there was a lot. But it's all real sandy, but there was a lot of really fine black sand here. So I'm just going to continue working around here. I don't think I'm going to take any more test pans. I'm just going to try to move a whole bunch of material through the sluice and try to get some more gold. Okay. So we got two little baby ones there. Can hardly even call themselves gold, they're so small, but an enormous amount of black sand. Look at it all. Thick. An enormous amount. And we got a couple bigger flakes in the snuffer bottle just doing panning, so maybe we'll just poke around with a pan for a while and see what we get that way. Maybe figure out where there's a pay streak running. We'll see. Okay, I've been test panning for a little while. I took one from down deep, just a little tiny bit of black sand, nothing else. I took one from the edge right up here, and then one right there, black sand, no gold. So then I moved down here, up on top of this here, and I took one there and I got one little speck of gold. I got it in the pan. You probably won't even be able to see it, so I'm not even going to bother showing you, but so we'll work this edge here maybe up on top and around there and see if we can pick some gold out of there. Hopefully, huh? All right, we found some gold. We're right kind of in a pay streak, pay layer. It's right up high over here where my shovel is. I'm gonna go over there and start digging. You can't hear me when I'm that far away, so I figure I'd talk to you right now, but all the gold is up, sitting high on there. All the black sand and gold is high. I took 2 test pans, got a piece of gold out of each one. Of course, they were very tiny. And I decided to set the box back up and ran a half a bucket through the box, and we got 2 pieces in that. So we're just gonna work all that material right off there, right in through the classifier in the bucket, run it through the sluice. Too bad it's so late. We found this area so late. We probably shouldn't have started down there, but I wanted some more of those bigger pieces. But at least we're on the gold now, so let's move some dirt. Okay, we almost got a full bucket. I'll take you over and we'll run it through the sluice. Notice I'm staying up high in that area. When I'm feeding my sluice, I just kind of watch how it's running, and I take note of certain things before I put another scoop on. Let me show you. Hopefully you can see it. Put a scoop on, then I watch in these drop zones, and I wait for there to be room. If there's no room for material, then everything can slide right out over the top. I call it having a seat on the bus. If this is a bus and all the seats are full, everybody's going to go right on through. So you got to have a seat on the bus for somebody to sit down in, right? Look how black that VDR is. It's all full of black sand. I didn't see us capture any new gold, but maybe we did. I might run one more bucket, I'm not sure, but I gotta get going pretty soon. Beautiful day. Okay, there's the last sluice run of the day. Just from all that top material right here. The box is loaded with black sand, but we're gonna do a cleanup. Just about time to go. Right full of black sand again. So I'm gonna do a clean out and see if we get any gold. Well, there's the gold for the day. There's 12 little pieces in there. That's the biggest flake there, but there's 12 pieces in there, including the ones you can't see on camera here. Some tiny stuff, but 12 pieces, not too bad for all the fun it was. A lot of fun. Especially on a beautiful day like this. There's no buds on these trees, but there's been a few down a little bit lower in elevation that started getting buds on them. Finally spring. Okay guys, I gotta pack all this stuff up and get out of here. Can't wait to get home and have a cup of coffee. I didn't bring any coffee today, can you believe it? I can't. Okay folks, thanks for stopping in, sticking around, and glad we finally got into a little bit of gold again. And remember, as always, have fun. I know, I gotta leave, but just wanted to point this out real quick. See, we were getting the gold right in here and down off that edge a little bit. Remember that last year when I was here, that big log was here. Since that tree's been put there, notice how that kind of lines right up with that. Just gonna take a mental note of that. When we come back, we'll see how far down this way that black sand comes. But that's just something to keep in the mind. Just a little bit of knowledge right there, you know? Okay, let's get out of here.